everyone, all lovely humans. I'm like just beaming. I just, apart from the fact that Casey's just an absolute dickhead and just completely but my parents were not aware of that happened, so that's totally cool that I'm always saying.
We met up right back.
We had Magnums actually, was eating these Magnums in the car, and Casey's mate was like, is anyone in the car with you? And he was like, and I was like, we're eating this Magnum. Thank you for being here. It's a Friday, and it's raining, and there's other places to be, like Snobs, which will come up later. But genuinely, just the amount of like familiar faces here from families and friends and co-workers who are also friends, and my poetry people friends, and people that I'm not friends yet, but will be soon because you're going to hear everything about my life. Just thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. And yeah, I'm going to read some from this book. It's mine. And I, even on the last day when I had to keep, with me and Stuart emailing about it, I was like, can I just put another one in? And he was like, you need to stop. And what Casey didn't say was when he spoke to me, and we sat over there about his book, and he mentioned, oh, do you want a book? I was like, I don't know, I've got 12 poems, like ever. And then I had to write this book. So, yeah, I'm really proud of it. And look how much I'm shaking, man.
Anna,
yeah?
The cover's really nice. Where did you get the cover from?
It's not mine.
Where did you get it from?
Oh, it's an artist image. I can't pronounce the artist's name, unfortunately. She's an artist from Istanbul. I found her online, and she's really difficult to find, but Stu got her to do it, and it's a dress, and it's got houses on it. And it's pink and yellow. I'm not good at artist analysis, because you're an artist. I like it because it's good. Okay, time for Snobs, right? Pre-drinks have happened, the dance show's happened, Snobs time. My book is kind of all over the shop. There's big bits, and then there's bits that kind of fall apart a little bit. There's bits that are sideways landscape. She really hated me with this book. I was like, can you just... And he was sent to me like, no, the margin's not right. So Snobs you have to read this way. On this side of the page, there are song lyrics that I have not got copyright for. No one's gonna get. And if you know Snobs, it's the same playlist like every night, and it's the best playlist. But also, I went recently, and someone went, "You right, miss?" And I was like, I'm off, man. But this is the Snobs, the old one, not the new one. Yeah. And it's called Snobs is a Sacred Space. There were two girls in a single toilet cubicle. One peeing, head resting on the empty dispenser, possibly unconscious, but still able to pee, so maybe not. She's wearing a dress that she cannot afford to keep. The label left scratching the mole between her shoulder blades. She'll take it back tomorrow and claim it just didn't match the shoes. The other girl is not as drunk, but she's still pretty drunk. She leans against the cubicle wall, a clean pair of pants folded up in the zip-up pocket of a clutch bag, reciting in her sweat-filmed right armpit, because it's Saturday night and you never know. She texts her ex even though she knows she shouldn't. He checked in for pre-drinks 4 hours ago, not in a bar not too far, so she tells herself that this time it might be different. Outside, a pack of boys who call each other lads, who think that they're men, wear coats, because the cloakroom charging £1 an item is a rip-off when a bottle costs the same. It's easy to conceal insecurities under layers of clothing than powder inside socks. The boys smell like sweat, but not good sweat, like after sex sweat, but like this shirt was left damp in your mum's washing machine too long type of sweat. They swarm the dance floor, not dancing, jumping high. This is the only thing they know how to do when they think they're being watched. They resent the women who know what it's like to be looked at, who move like liquid between palms, too quick to catch and keep. A bottle bottom is smacked on a rim, beer erupts, sucked down, smashed slithers of glass, pierced cheap soles, prod soft, and a girl in a crop top checks her heel, handprint on the wall, wet. A boy refers to Cinderella on an improvised line, puts his hand on her belly skin where her cat usually sits. She turns away. He calls her a tease, stays where he is. Feels her spine meet the wall, her hair sticks. She wishes her cat were here to dig her claws in, cling to his skin, because she just wanted to dance in the dark with strangers whose adolescences shared a soundtrack, to stare at the ceiling and watch the lights loop, forget what's happening outside, lift your chin into the air. But if you look a guy in the eye in a club, it means yes, so look down. Apologise. She says sorry to her legs for being bare in this weather, and for the walk they'll have to do to somewhere not hers. Sorry to her stomach for not eating the garlic bread she's been craving for like a week, so she could wear this. For her whole self, for not having the energy or the experience or the volume to say no. Apologise and pretend that it's for him. He might be satisfied with that. As the boys all clamour onto one another, ironically, like a washing machine load, and she gets lost, thank God, sneaks to the bathroom where seated girl opens her palm to her friend, who calls to the stall wall. A stream of toilet paper is chucked over like a white flag flying at a feminist rally. There are girls, no longer women, young enough to not compete. Instead, share compliments, help each other out of shapewear and into heists for free drinks. And that's it out there. And the sanctum empties. Leaves Mary, the toilet assistant, enclosed by deodorants and lollipops, provisions prepared by what it says is needed in preteen magazines, and she curses that puddle of pee now sleeping under the door, checks her phone clock, knows that her children's alarms will be sounding in 4 hours, and she yawns. And on the dance floor, the girls move like women old enough to know better what they like, these boys who think they're men. There is sweat, almost a shine, and songs sung with sore lungs from the weekly repeated set list of parables they all pretend they know the words to.